Hey everybody, here's how to drop clones or droid units live in real time in ArmA 3 editor. Let me show you how. Okay, in the previous video we showed you guys how to drop any unit down and then you can play them simply by hovering over that unit, right clicking, and then play as character. In this video we're going to take it to the next step and show you guys something a little bit more advanced and give you a little more freedom for your own gameplay. Just to quickly show you guys what we're talking about, the end result, we're here in game. We're gonna press Y, and here we are in the Zeus editor during just live, and we can start placing down units as we see fit. Over here on the right side, this should look familiar from the last video. If you haven't watched that video, there should be a time card right about now. We can place down any other units that we want to, delete them real time. These units that are down here, as well as the objects, we can edit them. I'll show you this really quickly. And now we can edit, delete, move any of these characters that we placed down in Eden Editor. Additionally, we can also place down enemy units for us to shoot at.
Ready.
In real time, and you'll be able to immediately swap back to your character and then carry on with whatever mission that you have set for yourself. Okay, now that we know what we're trying to do, let me show you how to do that exactly. So the first step is obviously place down any units, any assets that you want placed down, anything that's playable. You want to double click the icon on the bottom of the playable unit or the unit itself. Notice the difference before we move on. Notice the difference between these icons down here and this one. The difference is these are just AI units, and the ones with the circle around it, those are playable units. For the purposes of the video, we're just going to use one of these characters as player and playable. All you need to do when it's unticked is tick the top one, player, and it'll automatically make the second one ticked as well. The next thing we're going to do is in variable name at the very top. We're going to go ahead and name this. It doesn't matter what it is. You can name it yourself. Just make sure you remember what this name is. For myself, I put Keller. I'll just redo it. Keller. And I'm going to go ahead and delete this and show you where this is at. The next thing we're going to do on the top right side, head over to the boxes, F5, where it says systems. And then in the top search, we're going to type in Game Master. Just type in game. It should be the first or the last thing on the bottom here that shows up. Game Master. Drop that anywhere. It doesn't matter wherever it is on the map. It does not matter or in regards to the permissions. Go ahead and double click this. This will open up the things here. The name that you named your character, again, doesn't matter what the name is. You're going to put that in the owner box right here. So make sure caps are the same. Character, your character name, and then in default add-ons, make sure to hit the drop-down menu and click all add-ons, including unofficial ones. This includes the mods that you download, anything you have. If it's just simply on official add-ons, it's going to be the base vanilla game assets and units that you can place down once you hit scenario play. Once this is good, hit OK. You should be good to go from here, and then just hit play scenario. Once you're in game, I guess a little extra tip. If you look on your keyboard on the numpad, if you have a numbers key, a number pad on the right side, hit the enter button. That should be the default third-person view. And that will take you immediately to the third person. And currently, second tip, quick tip, your weapons ready, combat ready stance right now. You can just go to relax mode, which is if you look on your keyboard again, the far left control button, hit that twice. It's right under the shift button, your left shift. Hit that twice and you should go to just a relaxed stance. Okay, now that we are in game, to get to the editor, while you're in the scenario, the default button is Y. Go ahead and hit Y. Anything that pops up, you can just go ahead and close it. It doesn't matter. And from here, you can move around. It's press and hold the right mouse button to look around. And then the left mouse button wheel is just select whatever you're hovering over. Right now, we can't select anything. I can't move these characters because they're not editable. So to make them editable, and anything that we see here that we've placed down in the editor beforehand, again, head up to modules, which is the boxes up there. And in the top, type in edit. From here, update editable objects, click that. drop it down, and this will give you a few I guess screenings of what you want to edit exactly. We want to edit objects, all curations, yes, range, radius, or you can just do all mission objects. Doesn't matter. If you want a certain range, then you can in the range of what you've placed it, like 200 meters within that range, these objects are you want to render as editable. So we can just deselect all, and let's say we only want to select units, only the characters we want to edit. We don't care about the dropped items on the bottom because we don't want anything too much in our way or accidentally delete or move something. Once you tick that, hit OK. Now only the characters are editable to us. I just realized these things fell. That's funny. Okay, so now we have these characters here. We can drop down anyone else. Make sure to delete this and head back to your units. We have all the different factions here. Blue 4 is usually your side, the good guys. Op 4 are the bad guys. Independent is just third party. They're neither, they're usually against automatically the Op 4, but you can change that. We won't get into that on this video. Civilian, there are some civilian characters you can put down, and empty is just additional objects that you can place down, static objects, non-playable characters or anything. Everything that you see here, you can get from in the objects. Okay, to place down enemy units or friendly units, doesn't matter, same thing. We're gonna head over here, make sure they're not in view of yourself or your characters if you want that to happen. And you have a couple options on the top. Individual units by themselves, you can select them one by one and drop them in. Something else just fell. I have no idea what that was. Oh, that is just simply the audio for over here. That's actually pretty cool. Or you can do groups. So with the LS droids or any faction that's up here, you can do the same thing. You can do blue 4, good guys, bad guys, op 4, and you can do groups of them. So squads. Let's have a sentry of them. Drop in here. Once you do that, then the audio, will sound. These are now in play. Okay. So now, if you want to go back to your character, just hit Y again, and you should be able to see enemy droids. And there you go. And there you go. You should have an understanding of how to operate the Zeus, drop down the Zeus in the editor mode, and be able to use the Zeus assets once you're in game in the scenario. And then same thing from before in the previous video. To exit the whole scenario entirely, just hit your escape start button, head down to return to Eden editor, hit that, and it'll close the scenario, and you'll end up back in the Eden editor to set anything else up before you move on to your next scenario. As always, guys, if this video helped, quick tips and quick guides, be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Leave a comment down below if the next thing I should probably, the next video that you would like to see that might be able to help you out in Eden editor or anything else within ArmA. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.